Hi there. It's Lisa back once again with a comment and a question for you. I was in a session with a client yesterday, and the question came up. And here's the question. She said, I've always heard that if you ask a spirit three times, if it's of the light, it has to tell you the truth by the third time. Is that true? I've heard that. I don't use that, but I've heard that. So I asked the divine being she was speaking with, and here's his thought. Things like that are often man made created rituals to trust something outside yourself so that you don't have to do the work of the inner trust. And I thought that was really interesting. I mean, basically, what he was saying was people don't trust themselves. And so they create these bypasses so they don't have to do that. And what they end up with are like highfalutin, convoluted rituals that they trust the ritual rather than trusting themselves. And I thought, wow, huh. And I really have been thinking about what other rules, quote unquote, rules, have there been put out there, right, to help you, I guess, as a new person, really, if you're new into working with metaphysical things, metaphysical, it does help, right? It does help. And there certainly are rituals, especially in the Wiccan tradition. There are many rituals that I think there is something beautiful about that ritual, but it is not a replacement for trusting yourself. And in the instance that she asked about, it was about trusting yourself and trusting something outside yourself. And I think that really speaks to the larger issue that I harp on often about why don't people trust their inner knowing more? How would your life be different? So, the thing about the three, asking the three questions, are you of the light? You'll know. You don't need to ask three times and then do a jig and turn around in a circle. You will know. Energetically, you can feel it. You can feel things when you walk into rooms. You know if bad stuff's gone on in there. I mean, I remember one time I went to Italy and we had gone down to these, it was a prison. It was like a tomb underground prison. I think it was in the Vatican area. Um, and I was just walking through like, la la, it was where they kept prisoners and it was all stone and whatever. And I got slammed by the energy. I had no, like, it came out of the blue and hit me like boom. And it just about knocked me down. My cousin was right behind me and she was like, keep walking, just keep walking, keep walking. Cause she knew, I don't know how she knew, but she knew that it had hit me really hard. And so she kind of like nudged me, like, just keep walking. I was not prepared for that at all. I didn't expect it. I didn't know what that was, but I sure as hell felt it. And that's the thing. You will know when energy feels different, and your body will know than the usual energy you walk around with. Absolutely, you will know. Trust that. You don't have to always know what that energy is. I mean, you could walk into the room, you don't know there's an argument there, but you know the energy feels wonky, like staticky. Um, what I felt from that prison, from that area was pain, enormous pain, like just like upside my head, like a wall of pain hit me. And so, I wouldn't even have had to know what it was to know that the energy in that space held pain. When you go to places where traditionally, for example, like Auschwitz or other places where mass murder has occurred or something of that nature, you will feel it. And conversely, when you go to a sacred place, um, Stonehenge, I don't even think you can get close to it now, but like a really long time ago, I went to Stonehenge before I even knew what it was. I'm like, what is this big bunch of rocks? But I felt the energy there. When you go to Sedona, that's why people go to Sedona. Their energy is different. The vibration is different. It calls to people because they know it's different. You don't have to tell them. I could bring my husband to that space. He would, even my husband would feel the difference. So don't rely on outside bypasses to tell you what you already know. Already know this. There is no question. So when you feel something, trust that. And again, you don't have to know that there was death there or pain there or whatever. You just need to say, okay, I acknowledge there's a difference in the vibration. So when you are working with an energy, like let's say you're doing Reiki or you're receiving Reiki and you feel something different, right? Just a difference in the energy. Ask yourself, ask your higher self, what is this? Right? You'll feel the difference. And trust me when I tell you, if it is an energy that is of a lower vibration, you will know that. You will feel that. Look at all the people who have had haunted places and possessions thrown around and done whatever. They know they may not even believe in quote ghost unquote, but they know something is wonky in that space. The energy is different. You will know that. So instead of looking for something outside yourself, look for the answer on the inside. What am I feeling? What do I know here to be different? And again, you don't have to know what it is, but just acknowledging it goes a really long way into reinforcing, okay, I am picking up things that are different. Okay, right? That's what you want to do. That's how you practice. Right? What I'm feeling something that feels light and I feel like flying in this space. Or there's a heaviness in here. I don't even know what it is. That's all. Just start noticing what you're feeling in any given space. And you will absolutely begin to notice more and more and more. And you will not need, jump up and down and turn around 3 times and tell me you're a good spirit. You will not need that. You have everything you need to discern the energies in front of you right now, already inside you. Just have to acknowledge that. Okay. This has been Lisa. I hope to talk to you again soon. Bye for now.